All right, ladies and gents, good morning. It is your favourite host that your mum likes on a bit of toast, Noppers, and it is good morning over here in Australia. Let me tell you, I am up and shady as 10 shady things. Monday morning, public holiday, so I've been able to come along and stream this one, and it is a very interesting thing that I'm about to stream. So this is called the Hell Breaks Loose competition. It is an offshoot of the European Premier League, as far as I understand. So these will be all, well, I think they're all European teams. The two that I'm streaming for today are Overlord and the 106. As you can see there from the icons, I believe that Overlord are the Allies and 106 the Axis. It's like, I think they're just getting stuff together here, getting a few things organised, getting streamers squared away. So it's really good to be invited to be involved in this. I picked this up through Hilo, which I hadn't used before. So, yeah, bit of a strange one, but really happy to be here. Now, the map in the background, as you can see, it's not Utah. It's Omaha. And I like both Utah and Omaha. But this one here, this is Omaha. A fun map to play. Footage there will zoom around the background while we're sitting here having a chat, just waiting for the game to start. And we are not far away from starting, by the way. I'll just check all my stuff's working because I do have this tendency to miss, like, putting my microphone and stuff on. Yeah, so hi. For those that haven't ever seen me stream before, I'm Noppers, I'm Australian, as you can probably pick up from this dodgy accent I've got. And I do a bit of Hell Let Loose streaming. I haven't streamed for a couple of years. Been away with work. I'm a military person, so I'm very, very busy if you've watched anything in the world at the moment. And but I'm in a different job at the moment, so it's a bit more 9 to 5-ish, so to speak. So therefore, I've been able to come back to streaming after a couple of years away from the competition scene. Now, I've done a couple of matches in the last couple of weeks for the Hell Let Loose seasonal, and it's really cool to be involved in the Hell Breaks Loose activities. So if we just have a look at what's going on here, let's see, we want to put down the map warm up and have a look there. So it'll be a random point spawn. They don't do what some of the other comps do, which is deliberately choose, although you can do it now. They don't deliberately choose a point. They just randomly spawn whatever comes up. So it'll be one of those 3 points there. And we've got West Verville, we've got Verville-Semur, and we've got Artillery Battery. And because this is being broadcast for Europeans, I'm sure everyone just twinged or cringed a little bit when I said those words in poor Australian French or whatever it is. But the three differences between those 3 points, and I got me morning brew, so I hope you've got some sort of brew for your Sunday night over there in Europe land, or yeah, brew with me in this morning from my Australian mates who've just woken up and gone, what the hell is he streaming for? West Verville, lots of building up that way, but it's south of the point, south of the houses, so it's a little bit more complex out there, being in the open a little bit. Good tank country, this map, so something to be thoughtful of, and also good MG country nowadays. MGs seem to be back in vogue, which I'm really happy about, although when I get shot by them, I'm not so happy. Played a few matches yesterday, very sweaty matches, 2 3s or 3 2s all the way, so really good matches the whole time. I've got the stats for this game too, so I'm gonna have to load them in a second. I'll do that. It'll look a bit dodgy, but I'll do that in a sec. Verville-Semur, in the middle of the town. You can see it's on the right hand side of the map, and that's right hand side of the 2 columns, and that's important because for the Allies coming off the beach, you know, it is harder to get up inland from the beach than it is for the Axis to just belt straight across the paddocks. So, you know, they put that point across there to assist with that. The one that's a bit shitty for the Allies is artillery battery. Although, having said that, I streamed a match on this the other day, and the Allies didn't seem to have any problem getting artillery battery quick. And I was watching one on someone else's stream yesterday too, and it's the same thing. But I still think that the left-hand side of the map has an advantage when it comes to artillery battery getting there first. So, you know, for the Allies, I'm sure they'd hope it's anything but arty battery. Arty battery is sort of nice spot to fight. Lots of areas you can hide behind there, but not a lot of buildings and stuff around that site for a fair way. Only a few. Whereas Verville is just full of buildings and stuff, and actually quite a bit of a rat's nest, that one. So there you go. Now we're going to just pop across to the live screen, and the reason for that is because I want to capture this for the start of the match. Let's go that, and we're going to do something here. We're going to do something very fascinating like that, and we'll just ignore what I'm doing in the background here. What I'm actually doing here is adding the stream stats, because it's handy to have. What I want to do here, I want to copy that there. So the stats, these are the stats for in-game. Let's do this. Oh, it's up the top here. Here we go. So this is the kills in-game, basically. Let's see if we can get that up and running. Here we go. Where is it? Yes! There you go. So you will have the in-game kills as we go, and whilst this game is not about kill death. A lot of people mistake that when they come across from Battlefield or Call of Duty and stuff like that. For Hell Let Loose, it's about being a team player, communicating, and working together. Ooh, excuse me, early morning. Working together with your squad to win, and so that's not so much a big thing in pub matches. But for the competition, it is nice to know who's actually tearing up, who's the top players here. Now, because this is a competition I've not streamed before, most of these players I'm not going to know. Not yet. I will learn them over time, and I'll be able to tell you which ones are the top shelf players and so on. But at the moment, I'm not going to know any of these games. So we're going to have to look out for a few different ones. So the other thing I should tell you about this stream is a 30-minute delay. Like all comp streams that I do at the moment, pretty much 30-minute delay. So I won't be able to interact with chat very well. So, you know, 30 minutes into the match, you guys will all start watching, and I'll be neck deep in whatever's going on with explosions. But please throw down if you've got any key players to watch out for at that 30-minute mark as the game starts, because that is important to me. I'll be able to pick that up for the remainder of the game as well, and just keep an eye on any key players that are doing key things. We've got a few in the Oceanic community and the seasonal that I actually watch that I know are game changers, and they really do impact what's going on in the big battle. So, you know, that's pretty important to try and keep an eye on them. Now, I'm just going to go back over here. There we go. I'm just going to tell this guy, remember, you can kick me out of squad once I join and form new squad, and you don't lose the spot. Once that rolls and I join. So what that's about is that, and I learned this the other day, because I'm in this squad, even though I'm an admin cam, they lose the engineer slot when I'm in that squad, because that's the position I've picked. And I'm gonna get out of that. That's noisy. So yeah, they lose the engineer slot because they got 50 versus 50 now. So I reckon the map's rolling in a second, just for the record. But yeah, they lose the engineer slot. So what they can do is they can kick me out of squad, form a new squad, and I don't lose my position as already being in the admin camera, and they gain back the engineer squad. Anyway, so we're not far off there. As I said, this is the map. This is what we're looking at here, and It's going to be quite an interesting little battle, this one, I reckon. And you can see what I was talking about before. We're just going through the footage there in the background. Flying up from the beach there. You've got that big ridge line they've got to get up and over, and there's not many options. Okay, here we go. We're going actually into the battle now. So they've just flipped the map. This is Hell Breaks Loose. I'm your host, Noppers. Overlord versus 106, and we are about to kick off. We are going to be popping off. I'm trying to join that squad. Yes, please, I want to join that squad. And thank you. Now, keep that roll. Spawn in here. Pop in there. Boom for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No. All right, I'm just going to quickly do the Twitch family music. You can go away. And we will bring on the Realtek output. Everything looks good. Locked in Eddie. Australian joke there, I'm sure. And off we go. And it is Vivismus. So that is good news. I don't believe that they rolled it deliberately. I believe that was random, but that's probably good news for everybody. It is on the right-hand side. So that's going to provide the balance that I talked about before. But it is, of course, like most maps, and there's nothing incorrect about this. So many churches getting fought over the centuries, isn't there? And here we are fighting over a church in this particular match. So be excited, folks. You can have a quick look there at what I'm talking about with relation to where everything's laid out. Match stats down the bottom there. Look off center. I don't know. Anyway, because it's lined up with the map. Yeah, that's all right. So there it is. Vivismus. You can see. So good approach line out this way. Let's just get that click. Good approach line out this way for the Germans. All right. I am on the German side, so I am on the correct team. Happy with that. Over this way, you got lots of buildings in that good little little orchard there. And then these buildings here. They've got more options down this side, I think, for the Allies. Right up to here. And then the same thing up there. It sort of does reflect across each other, doesn't it? There's an orchard on either side. Lots of houses up that way, lots of houses down that way. So it's a good little balance point. It's definitely closer to the Allies than the Germans, but as we said, sorry, morning yawns, as we said, over the bottom of the map, coming over that hill on the right-hand side, takes the Allies a bit longer. All right, what do we got here for, we can see rounds coming in just before, by the way, I was just looking at that. Let's have a look back here at what's going on. So what do we got here? First of all, there's a tank up the top here. They have got, and it's going to be a bit arse backwards here. So Overlord are the Axis. No, Overlord are the Allies. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's fix that. Damn. But what we've got there is quite a few trucks going straight for middle. We can see that. Let's fix the Allies left-hand side, Axis right. Bam. All right. I'm on the Allies side. Okay, so it is the Allies side. Right, there you go. So we were talking about, there's a truck full of shenanigans there. We've got a supply truck down the bottom there, tank down there. We've got 2 trucks of shenanigans there. That's quite a few players coming in. Another truck there, so they're really throwing for the middle. 3, 4 tanks up north. Down on these guys here, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks all south, 1 up in the northern sector. 1 truck with a few shenanigans there. Supply truck there. Full truck there. Geez, that's risky putting all your eggs in that one basket. I've seen some shooting in some of these comps, and that truck, if it gets taken out, that's the entire first wave of attack done. There's a rocket. Oh, geez, they've been practicing that, haven't they? Too early. Oh, no, maybe not. Look, there was a truck almost level with that. That's not bad. There's another one. No, he's missed that one. First rocket was good. They've got a couple going in. Geez, that rocket wasn't bad either. There's a lot of rockets going in. They are just lobbing, yeeting rockets down range. Puma's going full send. Full send Puma moving across the map there. There's a truck up the top there. Those rockets are actually going to hit their own Puma if they're not careful. Puma there's seen the first shenanigans there. He's putting rounds down range into that truck. Not sure what it hit, but you've got Overlord have actually got onto the point first, but 106 have got the pressure at the back here. So they've got the numbers at the back there, 106. Overlord have got into the chapel first. Let's get in a little bit closer here and see what's going on. So this is an interesting little phase of play, this, of course, as we always know. Who can get the point first? There's the rounds going in. Oh, nice shots there. That must have been a tank. Had to have been a tank that hit those guys. No, that was artillery. Yeah, that's good artillery there, right on point, pardon the pun. There's a Panzer IV or Luke's down there to the left. Looks like a Luke's. The Puma, the tanks battle's being won by 106 at the moment in positioning. That Puma was overextended there without any support, but he's actually picked up a mate there with NMS. That artillery is absolutely in the right spot, isn't it? Not enough pressure on the point here from 106. I don't know where half their infantry are. They got shot in on the way into the point. I might have missed that. That might have been that shot over to the middle there. What have we got up north here? A couple of players there and lots down here. 106 have definitely got the run of play here. This is artillery battery we were talking about before. An important area to dominate for sure. And it's being won by 106. So there's the Puma though, as we said. I think it's hit something. That's a great little position. Didn't kill that truck. Don't know what else there is. There's a tank down here. Is there that tank on the left? No, just rubbish. My eyes are deceiving me. Chapel's been won by 106. So first blood to 106. They've taken the point. That'll be disappointing for Overlord. And now they've got all the work to do. The next point, of course, let's have a look what's happened here. Next point is win 70. They're just starting to get their defense up on win 70. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3 tanks there. All the tanks up north, 4 tanks there. All right, that tank's fairly overextended down there, folks. I reckon he's going to get nailed in a second. He's too far forward without support. Although he is in an open field, that's not too terrible. Is he a 3? He's a 3, so I'm not going to say that's bad here, but it's only a small tank. It's just taken one straight to the face. Even though they've got a commander's hatch, they weren't able to see the guy standing up on the ridgeline there. That's pretty poor play, and that's that Stuart gone. Just overextended in the middle of the infantry line and didn't even see the enemy. That's a great kill. 106 absolutely dominating here by the looks of this. Demon Dog there trying to push forward, trying to do something, but he's also just a rifleman, so he won't be able to build anything or kill any tanks. Up the north here, Overlord just trying a bit of a push up here. There's those tank rounds coming in below us there. We just saw one shoot past. Pop up the top here to Veville-sur-Mer. No, West Veville. And the pressure is on up here for 106 from the Overlord players. They've got the 2 or 3 tanks up here. There's one tank. That's a Stuart. And it's popping rounds off to the right there. There's another... That's a Greyhound, I think, pushing through. No, what is that? No, it's a 75. Sorry, folks. A bit hard to tell when it's zoomed out. And that 75 is now pushing towards the point, trying to put some pressure on. They're actually getting some pressure onto the point now, Overlord. So that's pretty good for them. Lion here has jumped out of the tank. He's trying to work out, I guess, just do a bit of infantry support, because that tank looks like it wants to just stay here for a while. So they'll probably get a garrison down. No, it's too far forward. They might be able to get one down. There's some subs dropping in on the point now for 106 to consolidate. The run of battle is definitely going in 106's favour. We do have that push coming in. There's artillery landing up here somewhere. Probably trying to pick these guys off at West Veville. Back into the point we go, and this is this real nasty little stuff that goes on in here trying to fight. So you can see smokes are always the key. Good little rocket there from Codeman. Puts it in the building, picks up one. They need to take the garrison and the OPs though, and they've got to get around behind on this one. I don't know they're going to be able to front with this. Although that tank is pissing off those guys in 106, I reckon. Whoever that was would just be annoyed. There's Terry. Terry's down. So they are making a little bit of ground here. They've got 3 squad leaders there pushing in. Blood playing squad leader myself. 4 squad leaders actually. Old mate on the left just died. Gritty stuff here, isn't it? Oh, I tell you, Overlord are winning the trade. Yeah, very much. Sorian is just cutting up. Oh, there we go. Chris got nailed by Sirius after he picked up Alex. Oh, there you go. Now I need to actually modify things here on the live match stats. Just give me a sec while we work out stuff. We'll get that going like that. There we go. We get the full effect now. I'll fix that up. So what have we got here? So we've got a nice little push going on up north here from Overlord, because they do have to take rear battery, or try and take pressure rear battery rather, after they take Verville, if they get that far, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks still on the north side for them. They got another 75 coming in off the beach now. 106 seem to be down on tanks. They've got that one Luke's in there. They've got another Panzer IV up north, and they've got another Luke's running away there, probably circling around. So I'm not sure what they're doing with their tanks there, but they've thinned out a bit. Pressure here on the point coming in from Overlord, and we just saw the point flicking for a second, I'm pretty sure, because of the numbers that are inside. This is a really good push here from Overlord. They have made their way into the point. That artillery, though, is saying a firm no, and it's just nailed half of their push. So they're still coming in. That tank was shooting beautifully. There it is again. The cap's starting to play. Even though there's a lot of sector weight from the 106 players, Overlord are in the circle. And of course, for those that don't understand it, it's a 3-to-1, I believe, still. I don't think that's changed in the last couple of years. It's 3-to-1 weight. If you're inside the circle, you multiply your weights by 3. So for every person in the circle, 106 have to have 1 in the circle as well, or 3 on the outside to neutralise that. Overlord with a great push here on the middle. Those tanks from the north are just supporting the hell out of it. Bombing run. Yeah, bombing run coming in now. I reckon that's from 106 to try and stop this. It's too late. They're inside the building. Yeah, there it is, straight over the back. Trying to pick them up. It'll pick up a couple. 2 there. Don't know if we've got a Gary, but there would be no Garys in that area. It's a bit too far forward anyway. They have held off the cap here with that bombing run and the kills that they just did inside. They picked up a couple of the guys inside the church. The Luke's pushing in. The Puma over there, is that Puma still alive? No, so that got nailed by someone at some stage. Probably Peck, actually. The Luke's there is pushing into the point now. And 106 have countered that push quite well. They've really thrown down on that to stop that from occurring. So well done to them. Nice little stoppage there. And that's just neutralised that for a moment. Well done. What do we got going on up here? A little bit of a lazy side push here from Overlord. Oh, look at how effective Lemon is with that machine gun. Now he'll get up and move. They all know where he is. He's got some mates up here. Oh, boom. Constant. Whatever his name is, I'm sure there's more to that. Picking him up because the machine gun, once it opens up, everyone knows where it is and they get rid of it, right? So, nice work there from the machine gunner, but picked up by Constant, the squad leader. Whatever his name is. What's his name? Let's Constantite. All right, there you go. Constantite picks him up, and then AZ goes to counter. Luke's pushing up north here now, trying to either flank them or clean up this northern push. They do have to deal with it. 106 do have to stop that. But I think looks like... Yeah, the Luke's looks like it is... Try to say that fast. Actually trying to push forward, not worried about what's on its left. His turret is sort of swinging around a little bit there. So they'll be just shutting down this little push area here. Maybe, I don't know. There's a Greyhound pushing across now. The Lux is just going to sit here and do some fire up north. It hasn't got a lot of good sight there. Just get down and have a quick look there before we go and have a look at that Greyhound. You can see it's not great line of sight, but it's not terrible either. Alright, where's this Greyhound? What's it doing? Greyhound there, just done. I thought I saw that happen. Don't know what nailed it, but it just got absolutely roasted on the way in. Oh, it might have been Poldy. That was a good rocket. If you got that, that was a good rocket. Or Ritter. So the Greyhound there just wasted there on the point, and the push has stopped. It's absolutely stalled here for Overlord. They were looking pretty good. There's the 75 over the back. It picked up the Panzer IV down below us by the look of that. That's good work. So that Panzer IV was coming around. That's what that 75 was doing. And that probably would have helped with the push before. I've missed a couple this time. I don't usually miss the kills like that. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep on that. Here we go with some smoke. So I don't know whose smoke that is. I'm going to assume it's Overlord. Not sure what they're trying to do back here. Maybe they're putting a preparatory in for what's it called? A bloody airhead. And the other thing here is, because I'm Oceanic normally casting, there are different play styles, folks, between the Americas, the Oceanics, and the European teams. And then between the Oceanics, there's quite a difference between how we see the Southeast Asian teams play versus the Australian, New Zealand teams play. Let's check up for anything exciting going on. Doesn't look like it. Spin around this way. Okay, so artillery batteries being lost by Overlord. They've been pushed out of this point. They were up there where black is at the moment, and they kind of still are, I guess, but they've been pushed out of the point. But anyway, the The stream is now live. It's actually just kicked off. So welcome to the stream. If you're just joining me, thank you for joining and lovely to have you. I am your host, Noppers. This is Hell Breaks Loose. It is Monday morning, 06:22 hours here in Australia, but over in Europe it's probably a firm 7, 8 o'clock at night in some places. And this is a European League breakaway from the ECL, I believe. There's a couple of trucks died, not too worried about that. And we are watching an active little match, and it looks like Overlord have got sector pressure in again. They've killed a bunch of people. I'm just going to hang around the church actually a bit because it seems to be all happening here at the moment. That's 75, yeah, over the back there. There's a 75 that's doing good works. They've got the sector weight on at the moment. We are watching Overlord versus 106. But as I was just saying, there's the Luke's coming in now. We're going to see what happens there with the 75, maybe picking that up. Maybe. 75 down below us. Sector weight going back in 106's favour because they just spawned in. That Luke's is about to get nailed as it goes across the gap. Oh, this could be a disaster. No, he stopped early. Maybe he realised there was a tank looking down that line. And yeah, look, see, he's able to shoot into that backyard area there of the church without getting shot by the tank. So they'll have to try and deal with that with rockets probably. Oh, is he going anyway? He's going anyway. This is crazy stuff from the Lukes. 75 looking straight down the road at him. Is it? No, it's not. It's not even seeing him. Oh, it's getting smashed in the face now. 75 solid fail, not watching its frontal arc. Kind of pointless now, and it's been damaged. Great little play. Crazy stuff there. So it's getting shot at by the Stewart, that Luke's. But yeah, as I was just saying, the Oceanic teams, if you watch some of the Chinese and the Japanese and so on teams, they have a very patient play style. Very patient. Whereas the Oceanic, Australian, New Zealand teams tend to, you know, balls out, in they go, sort of stuff. This is always interesting watching different nations and how they their players play and how people look at the game and how they look at play styles and strategies and stuff. Certainly learn things from each country. Right now, 106 are learning that Overlord are quite good at doing the attack here on the point, and they're in a bit of trouble. 106 here trying to hold this. Again, we're going to see infantry get in the building. The trouble for Overlord is they can't hold it, although they are doing well here now. Cray Skimp here, it's just trying to work out what's happening. He's bandaging up, he's already been shot. He's going to get shot in the back of the head for his trouble. There we go. Sirius there, picking up the sniper. That is good work. But we've got sector pressure still from 106. Possibly a reinforced thrown down, not sure. Because you can't see that on this side. But Overlord have got the run of the play here again. That 76 holding at the back is quite good in just covering that road. Here's a bombing run from 106 now. No, this will be the bombing run from Overlord. Over the back here, did they pick up the garrison? Don't think they will. It's just too far back there, but that will absolutely carve up a bunch of infantry that's coming in, giving Overlord a chance to put artillery on it as well. Look at this. This is a great push from Overlord. Great push from Overlord. They've still got one in the building. He's not going to be able to do much except shoot people. Sneaks trying to get in there. That 75 still over the back shooting away. The Luke's has been nailed down here, obviously by a Rocketeer at some stage. They aren't very, they are very fragile rather. Terror up in the building there is causing a bit of shenanigans. So as he goes up through there, he's going to pick up Stella. Let's see if we can get in. Well, yeah, there it is. Nice little kill there from Terror. He's going to pop his eyes out the window now. See what he can see. He's still trying to pick him off. He's hit Sirius at the moment. Codeman as well. Great. 3 kills in a row there from Terror. Now going back downstairs, see what he can do. MVPing here, trying to help his team out. Let's get back out of the building. It's killing me. And we can see some pressure already happening up here. Now, Overlord clearly thinking that they were going to be able to take this. And they put some pressure up here now. So not only does it suck away from the defense there or the counterattack on Verville, but it also shows that they actually have a good little strategy going on here, and their players are solid enough to be able to push that. So well done to them there. But that push up here has sort of been shut down. Of course, there's good players up here from 106 just halting the play. You can just take a check at what happened on the map here at the moment. 3-2 at the moment though to Overlord, so well done to them. The church still under pressure, though. Still under pressure. We've got a Stewart here belting across the paddock. Again, tanks running around the back line. I don't mind this. He's not stopping for anybody. He's just killing stuff. He's just taking out probably some garrisons or whatever are back here. There he goes. He's going to push around this way now. Oh, he's back into the church, trying to cut that back line. These guys have done the right thing here. If they're going to go yeeting into the enemy line, then they've got to go yeet through it. Ritter is going to try and pick it up, though. It's a thin-walled tank to try and do this. Ritter is a bit too far away there. I don't think he's worked out where it is. He's looking for it and he can't see it. The tank now around behind him and it's picking up. This will be disastrous for him if they find... Oh, I'll tell you what, those two guys are very, very lucky. Stewart just bolts through there. Panther coming in now down below. No, Tiger coming in down below us. No, it's a Panther. I thought it was. It just looked weird when it was not properly rendered. Panther coming in there. And this is silly stuff, actually, here. The Panther... Oh, there we go. No, they decided to deal with it with Rocketeers. And they did. As I said, very thin wall, but that was a bit of fun, wasn't it? The Panther now probably just trying to work out what's going on here and see if it can consolidate forward. Rockets coming in from the front. This Panther is in a reasonable position because it's going to be hard for Overlords to get all the way across this paddock to get to it. Artillery landing next to it. I think artillery can damage it but not kill it. I saw an artillery round land directly on the roof of a Tiger, maybe? And in real life, if that happened, then that Tiger would have been pretty much stuffed. But in the game, unfortunately, they don't have it that if you get a direct hit from artillery, you can kill a tank. At least not I can see. Panther needs a bit of infantry. Welcome to first-time viewers, first-time chatters. Thank you very much for joining me. Alright, so Overlord here have dominated the point after, well, shit, we're only 22 minutes into the battle, folks. And it's been a hard, hard fight for both teams so far. But Overlord now consolidating that area beautifully. Let's take a big look, actually. Let's take a big look about what's going on. As we can see some action happening below us there. So they are putting pressure on rear battery. And you can see all the defenders having to come up back now for 106 and deal with that. So that's challenging for them. They've got a Stewart going in there. It's not going to do a huge amount. But it's going to pressure him. It's going to drag players away, giving him a chance to consolidate Viverville. And this game is all about putting boundaries or putting layers between yourself and what the area is you want to protect. So for Overlord, what they want to do is they want to get up into these buildings here, like they are, and hold that area, allowing them to have defense in depth, effectively having something in the church, something up front. And that stops the enemy from being able to capture the point seriously by being on the circle, because they've got to fight their way through the frontline infantry. Panzer IV down below us here, though. And we do have, let's see how many tanks are going in. There's that Panther. It's turning around. It's had enough. I'm not sure why. We're going to have a look at that in a second. There's a Panzer IV up top. The Stewart around the back of the point. We've got the 75 down the bottom here. So all the tanks are sort of spread everywhere. There's that Stewart. Again, it's just not, excuse me, it's just not strong enough to be in the back lines, a Stewart. Because they get shot too easily by Rocketeers. Pressure on the point here, though. They must have enough numbers around. 106, it's contested and it's bouncing backwards and forwards. So it's just a weight problem for the Overlords at the moment with all these tanks and infantry rather in tank in the point. What is that Panther doing? It's going south, okay. So they're clearly trying to do something a bit different here. I like that even early at the point, sending that Panther down south and trying to push around south and flank down there and clean up a lot of the attack down that way. Not sure, though, I'd be doing it that way. There's a Panzer IV over the background we can see belting through. Not sure I'd be doing it there rather than up at rear battery, because rear battery they've got to hold, whereas down the south there, they can kind of let that go a bit. Not a lot. They need to hold it, but they must have something in mind here as to the way they're doing that. Still some good kills going on here, but Overlord have just made that forward ground and stopped that cap happening. I wonder what they're trying to do down here. Plane going over doing something. Not sure what. Let's have a look. Where's he going? He's going down. Oh, maybe he's going tank hunting. That's what it is. He's going tank hunting, and there's the 75 shooting at it. Just going to see if we can watch that play out. There it is. The Panther there, just about the 3 o'clock position. It's going to shoot the 75. No, it's too timid. Too timid. Panther versus 75. 75 would definitely lose that trade. 75 has managed to... Oh, just missed. But you know what? Well done, 75. It's got out of there. He's getting himself around behind a building. The truck is brave. think that's a word. Yeah, he's got through. So they're going to try and put a Gary down here. Look at this, though. Look at this. Up here, it's all gone very quiet, isn't it? So War Captain clearly carrying a satchel. And he's got Kitschy. Sure, we'll go with that. Kitschy there trying to protect him while he gets his satchel on. The Panther, though, no, he's got rockets. He's got rockets. Panther's seen him. Panther deciding to go ballsy into it. Now, the Panther will probably think he's killed his person. War Captain's going to get it with another one here as it pops through the fence. Here we go. War Captain now flicking around his nose. Too late. Too soon. Oh, he's got away with it. Got away with it. The Panthers had to come back to where it was before. He's not going to get this. Panthers coy enough to go, I want out of this. There's three tank as well. The one infantry guy here has pushed back the Panther. One. Just think on that for a minute. Just think on that for a minute. And plenty of new chatters there. Good to see you all. I will interact with you at some stage. But welcome. And there's something else. Yeah, they're Panzer 4. Okay. So they're 106, an interesting play here. Sending tanks down the bottom here to clean up 175 means that, oh, geez, to tell you what, War Captain, he's got them all coming in at him at the moment. He's just seen that Panzer 4 as well, I reckon. Now, the Panzer 4 should know that there's infantry there if there was, oh, jeez, this is too fascinating to watch. I've got to get back into the other action. But look at this. War Captain here is going to lob one at that. No, he's going to wait. He's going to see this Panzer 4 and go, well, that's probably an easier kill. Goodness me. Folks, that's a 3 as well. Boom. Straight in the butt. They had no idea. Kitschy's going to come in with a satchel on that, I reckon. Oh, he's been killed. Kitschy's going in. He's running around. He's chasing now. There's rounds coming in everywhere. He's going to yeet after it. The Panther's going to try and... Oh, it's getting hit by the 75. What is going on here? 106. Boom, straight into the face of the Panther. There's the 75 gone. It's all sorts of shenanigans. Kitschy's still chasing. The Panzer's shooting at him. Kitschy's jumping. There's a rocket on the Panzer. Captain shoots one in. It's yeeted out of there. It's had enough. 2 tanks heavily damaged. Oh, what a great shot from Captain. He's picked it up. He's picked that up. He's got another one. He's missed. Oh, so close. He's redeployed straight away. Whoa, I hit the wrong button there. He's redeployed straight away. He's coming in for another go. That Panzer 4 is stuffed. Here it is. Watch this. Is he good enough? Smoke going in from Kitschy. War Captain, here we go. There it is. What a great kill. Now the Panther coming in to have a go at this. I know we're not watching the main action, folks, but this is classic hell let loose right here. Two tanks being absolutely outclassed by 2 infantry. Although they did kill the 75, so I'm going to give him that one. That was the objective down here. Now that the Panther's had enough. He's had enough. He's out. He will not have any more part of your shenanigans there, War Captain, sir. Here we go. Rocket in. Oh, I tell you what. Boy, oh boy, what a great little passenger play that was. 29 minutes to go. Back over here in the middle. We'll get back in and look at what's actually going on. We've got all of this shenanigans going here. And as I said before, it was important for Overlord if they wanted to try and hold the point to get forward of the point. And they have done that, so well done to them. Well done to them. We'll get a prediction up if I can. I can't really do that while I'm streaming here. But I'll do it in the last 30, depending on where we're at. See who's going to win. Up here, we've got lots of Overlord pushing up. They've got a lovely consolidated line. Let's take a bit of a look at the map here. Look at that. Beautiful big blue zone control there. Got all of those lovely garrisons there for sector weight, sector control, redeploy. 106 just being pushed back further and further here. We could probably do this way. Let's see here. So we'll get that prediction up, guys. Just give me a sec. You want to do that? I want to do that to see who they think's going to win this. All right. Where we go? Put that open. Stream manager there. Boom. And we'll probably just put that on the full screen there. Yeah. Oh, I just delete that one. Return point. Sorry about that. Start a prediction. All right. Who is going to win here? Who will win? That's the question. That is the question. It'll be Overlord, or it'll be 106, or it'll be draw, or it'll be the... There we go. We'll get rid of that one. And we're going to do a 30-minute start prediction, and then we go. Got it. All right, cool. Prediction is up. We're away. Close that off. And we'll get back into here and have a look at what's going on. So there's a 76 down the bottom here. We got the Recon Greyhound coming through. 76 up the top. A 75 pushing in, I think. And there's a Recon going on down there. So a Puma doing the rounds. That's a problem. They killed off that. Yeah, that's a good little Puma down here. Where is he? He's come down. They've killed off that tank that was down here. He's missed the garrison. It's a 3, and they missed the garrison. Well, it's actually got extra people in there. So they're on mission. They've driven straight past the garrison there. Bit of a wasted opportunity to try and pick something up. They've pushed all the way out the back, probably dropping a recon team in. You can see Demon Dog knows about it. He's aware that something went belting past. And there's Kitschy doing that as well. So around they go. Pressure up the top here. Let's get back into it. Verville well held by Overlord at the moment. I don't think... Well, 106 have to do something here. They have some interesting strats going on, I must admit. Tank's up here somewhere. There's one on the left. That's a 75, I'm pretty sure. 76 is down below us further back. All right, so here comes the 75. 76 is over that way at about 11 o'clock position, I think. Push coming in. It's a bit of a frontal assault. Oh, rocket in anyway, just to make sure the carcass was dead. Puff on top of the building there, trying to see if we can work out what's going on and what this push is about. Lots of infantry coming in the middle. There's a rocket in from Spines. Didn't quite make the mark. Let's get back around and have a look at it from this perspective. Tank's still coming in there. Across we go. Where is that tank? There it is. They are holding nicely. There's a flare coming up from Wilhelm. So he's going to see what's happening. Boom, artillery. Jeez, that was a good shot. Picking that guy in the middle of the field. Wow, how unlucky would you feel there? There's a rocket going in. That's a good rocket, but it didn't do anything to the guys inside the building. Overlord here pushing some troops in through the middle. It's all a bit placid at the moment. There's a Greyhound over the back. See it? Almost 12 o'clock position. We'll get a look at that now. There she goes. Going straight towards a Panther. I've got a feeling how that's going to play out. Still pushing through the middle here, Overlord. Panther over the back there, picking up... Oh, sorry, Panther. Greyhound picking up a garrison just then. I might go and watch this. It's a very, very optimistic Greyhound here. We got that other recon tank, remember? Where did it go? Way up here. Oh, it's going to go chase the Stuart. Oh, it's everything. Everything is. The Greyhound's going to run straight into a Panther. And the Stuart is going to get tagged by a recon from the side. We're at the Greyhound, so we're going to just watch that one out. Here you go. Panther, Panther, Panther. Oh, here he goes. He's seen him. Has he? Yeah, they have. They decided not to play with the Panther. So let's see what happened over here. Let's get over here and have a look at this backline play now. Greyhound's decided nope. It's a firm nope. There's a Puma down there on the left somewhere. There it is. There we go. Here we go. This is it. Down in amongst the weeds right now. Stuart still with no idea. There's, oh, bam. It still doesn't know. It's gone through, it's taken a hit. Stuart is absolutely stuffed here, I reckon. Puma's got the measure of him. Boom. Oh, it's turned it around a little bit extra. Taking hits left, right, centre here, the Stuart. Almost left. Oh, he's hit that Puma, though. That's a nice hit. Puma's going to get him. Surely the Puma's going to get him. Oh, he's missed. Puma's missed from 20 metres away. There's, oh, he's killed his crewman. Oh, that was a bit ugly. Puma had the drop on that guy and he did not do it. Here's TNT. Oh, get out of the Puma, I dare you, he says. Macbox taking a look. That Puma now must have been a 2 crew. Yeah, it was a 2 crew. Now it's a nothing. So, just no. Not good at all there from 106. The push going on here. And a point I like to make is look at the position of the troops now, and then in a few minutes' time when you come back, you can see whether they make ground or not. There's the Panther down below us there. No, that's a Panzer IV, sorry. So where the Panther is, where's the Panther gone? It's up here. Yeah, there it is. It's in a bunker. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Fair enough. That's what it's designed for. That is literally a tank emplacement, isn't it? Although, I'm not sure I would do that. And the reason I say that is because it's very hard to get out of there when you get shot by a 76. Of which I expect that to happen at some stage soon once they realise it's it's sitting in a bunker static. Or a precision strike at least. I just dropped the precision strike just behind that bunker. And when it starts to move because it hears the plane, it's thanks very much for coming. Not a good position there if the Overlords are on top of it. Let's roll across this way and have a look what's going on. So as I was saying before, you can tell how far they're making ground or losing ground or whatever. So Overlord have managed to come up to that point there. Pump it now trying to counter that by running down the side. Let's see what happens. I mean, he'll only be able to counter the infantry. He won't be able to counter the... here we go. Steino versus Pump it. Pump's going to get him. Nice kill. Now they know he's there. Pump it down. Killed by Conson. I can't remember the guy's name. Consonite. That's it. All right, back out we go. Having a look here in the middle. Bit of pressure from 106 there. They are holding that wheat field, which they need to do. But what they are not doing, ladies and gents, is getting anywhere near the church. Look how far away it is now. Front line of 106 is now 300 metres away from that church. 900 feet for those that aren't in the modern society that uses metrics. Now, around the back here, though, look at this. Greyhound plus troops. This is a really good play from Overlord. Nice flanking manoeuvre going on here. Nice flanking manoeuvre. Getting some troops in, putting the Greyhound around the back. What do we got from the map quickly? Look at this. Beautiful. They've just rolled them down the south there. But there's a garrison down here. Okay, so they did get where that whatever it was called, Puma, got down there. They've dropped in and they've got a garrison in, and these guys will be looking at that. They'll have to be a little bit careful here, Overlord. They've overextended. Of course, they will redeploy quickly because this isn't a pub match. If the commander says redeploy, you redeploy. You don't fuck around. Mike squad up the top there. They've got a couple of Garys behind, actually. I didn't even see that. So, really good counter-attack going on from 106. Look at how they're pincered. Look at this, though. Oh, God, we're going to watch this. We just want to keep an eye on that cap weight. Here's War Captain. Oh, he's all the way up here now. Pressure on for 106 to hold this mid-area. And this is the trouble, right? They're trying to get something on in the attack side of things to take the pressure off the defense. But at the same time, Overlord are right up in their face. And it just makes it so hard. You know, you've got to try and find that balance. And it's 1s and 2s that win this. There's a Panzer IV. Now, is it Panzer IV? Yeah, it is. A Panzer IV going chasing a Greyhound, I'm assuming. Or it's run out of ammo, one of the two. Kills going in here for Overlords. Oh, nasty stuff. 3 down there. Overlord have made the ground here now. They're going to be able to push right in. Dane there from the hip. NMS there, headshot, gone. Takes out Sirius though first. Oh, grenade to the face though. Just for short measure of that guy. Get rid of him. Demon Dog and Young there trying to push through at the back there. Snaky there chasing a Janox. Here's a spawn wave off of a Garrison, I'm assuming. Is there Garrison in here? No, there's OPs, just OPs. But the trade is being lost. Oh, but there's the cap. There's the cap starting to happen. That is what I was talking about. That backline stuff that the Puma did was good play from 106. Pressure straight on him. They're going to counter it with they've spawned a couple of people straight in. Let's get a look at what goes on there. There's the trade. It's been lost, but they've got that spawn behind him now. Let's have a look. One down south, one up north. Plus an OP. They've defended, and there's the counter on the other point now. Oh, God, sweaty stuff. They threw some people in, and they've got all of this flank coming through, and they've nipped in that little line there, and they're pushing in on the Bunnings, or the IKEA, if you want to call it that. Here's a 75, I'm assuming, pushing the point itself on the IKEA rear battery. Artillery landing into support. Panzer IV's dead. So that must have been another Panzer IV. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and a Luke's coming in as well. So the counter on the point. 106 in real trouble here, but they are throwing some stuff at it. There's not a lot of support here for the Panzer IV. Not at all. And the infantry's only 2, so... But they are coming in down on their left here, if you remember. Some sort of air... Yeah, it's an airhead. They've gone with the airhead here, but they don't have enough here to hold this. I reckon that airhead's going to be no good unless Zatmal can hold that. Luke's pushing around the back. There goes the infantry support for the 75. The Luke's now is going to yeet around the back with a Panzer IV and probably shoot this 75 in the back. Although they just saw it. They just saw it. That Luke's is in trouble. Oh, and the Panzer IV gets one in on the 75. And the rocket goes in as well. Precision coming in on the 75. There it goes. Great precision strike. The Luke's gets nailed and does a 180. Airhead's coming in now. Tank battle has been won by... Oh, what the hell? Oh, repair station. I thought it was the Luke's. Garrison there on the left. The Luke's has not seen. Airhead's down on the ground. And always use the word down or destroyed. Down if it's down on the ground. Destroyed if you've killed it. Airhead there getting smashed. Gone. So just a little bit overcommitted there from Overlord. They didn't have enough defense with that 75 to try and hold that Overlord. Hold that airhead. Bombing run coming in now. Counter bombing run. Yeah, it is the back. Is it the... Yes, it's the Overlord bombing run there. Picking up a whole bunch of stuff at the back of the point. Did not get the garrison though. Just a little bit short. 2 tanks here chasing the Lukes now. So we got 75 and 76 chasing 1 Luke's. That's a complete waste of tanks. One is enough, to be blunt. They've got it anyway. But it pulls their tanks off the line, which means that 106 can actually consolidate their defense now. And all of that ground that was just gained has been lost by just some better play from 106. That was good stuff from them. They didn't win the race anyway on the point. Or not win the race, but they didn't throw enough at the point yet. But what they do have, there's a Panzer IV coming in. It's going to go toe-to-toe with 76 and lose. Yeah, here it is. Watch this. Oh, there she is. Bam. Rocket as well, just for your trouble. 3, 2, 1, tank round. No, it's not. It's pulled away quickly enough. There it goes. Shot it through between the haystack and the shed, I'm assuming. No, just a good shot around the corner. So it just took longer than I thought. But there's also Panther. Yeah, Panther now shooting the 76. He had no idea that was there. The 76 is going to get done here. Yeah, there you go. So 1-2. And the point being taken again. Verville. This time it's a squad leader. This could be bad for Overlord. If they lost their garrison on the point, which they have. Oh, they're in trouble here, folks. If Butter's able to get an OP down somewhere, then Overlord are in trouble. Geez, this is good. Oh, there he's dead. He's dead. They're going to take that back now. But they're going to, you watch, there'll be a spawn wave come in to try and defend that, which takes pressure off of the attack again. So even though 106 are losing this trade. They've lost their Garys at the back here, so they're being cleaned out. So good job there, Overlord. Look at the pressure coming in, though. Oh, they're being squeezed. Gosh, this is a good match, isn't it? This is a really good match. It's to and fro at the moment. I mean, 106 are not super challenging the Verville-sur-Mer defense, but they are making them think about it. Look at this, though. This is just brutal up here. Just good stuff from Overlord. They got that squeeze on now. They've got these guys coming in here. They're winning the trade enough. Although having said that, I've just watched a bunch of Overlord die. It must be Streamer's Curse. Some good little plays here. Overlord, 106 still holding. I keep saying their names wrong. 106 still holding well, though. Absolutely holding it well. So the IKEA is being held, or Bunnings. In Australia, we'll call them Bunnings. We've got IKEA here as well, but Bunnings is more of a warehouse than a, well, IKEA is a warehouse, whatever. We used to call it Bunnings anyway, but I'm starting to call it IKEA so everyone knows what an IKEA is. All right, so down here, this trade, Overlord have won this pretty much, and they've taken that area. Any pressure around the back here still? Nothing. Just down south? What do we got? Garrison there. They're starting again. Starting again, 106. So they're not afraid to have a go at this. Mike's squad over the back here. Got into the point before. No, it was different guys. So Commander there for the, which is Time Thief. Commander there for Overlord has worked out that he's got a problem in the back line. There's the supplies and garrison gone up north. No, just supplies going up north. Dessoff and Poldy here. There's Time Thief coming in off that garrison. Poldy should be able to see that. No, he's been shot in the head for his trouble. Dessoff is going to pick up the commander. Yeah, bam. Nice shots from Dessoff. He'll take that garrison. I don't think there's anyone around to stop him. Yeah, he will. He's going to take that garrison, so that's good. That's good for them. They've got that spawn here, remember, as well. So they've got a start point. They have got a start point here. Garrison about to go. Thanks for coming. Nice little kill there on that garrison. Commander knows he's got a problem north. There's the spawn wave that's come in. We'll watch that in a minute. We'll see where it goes. We start to see the point capped and we know that it's happening. Back over here where all the killing's happening. Stewart, no. 75 has gone in and around. Is that Panther dead? He's killed the bloody Panther while we went away. There's the Panther's carcass. Look, I told you about that. I said that is a bad spot. The Panther's gone in there and been shot for its troubles. 75 is backed off. He's going to repair now. And we're back to where we were 10 minutes ago, folks. Less than half a match left now. 42 on the clock. 106 still defending well here on this point. That artillery has been brutal the whole time. And Overlord just getting some numbers in now at the front again. No other support outside of artillery at the moment because the 75 had to repair. This is a tough little spot. The garrison for here is also well behind the point there. Lemon just came in off that garrison. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. No, the garrison's gone. 75 has picked up the garrison on the point. So he's done a great job, that 75. Not only has he got around and killed the garrison, he's picked up the Panther as well, I'm guessing. Putting the pressure right on 106 to hold this now because they don't have big spawn opportunity. They've only got the OPs that they've got. So they'll have to deal with that pretty damn quick. They are getting in numbers on the point because they've got a couple of squads there. Geez, that artillery, look at it, everywhere. Let's go and have a look. Oh, there is a garrison there now. They've just built it. Okay, so in the buildings or around the back there, that's where that spawn wave came in. Okay. 75 again, I can hear it below us. There's these rounds. There she goes, 75. There's another tank there, 76. So 2 tanks now supporting the point. Bit of pressure here. Oh, over the back there. Panther coming in again. 75's going to watch out here. He's going straight in. He's going full send. He's going to get killed for his trouble. I mean, I guess they're carrying the risk in relation to the fact that they've got another tank at the back. That's 75 straight through the point. No one doing much about it. Real trouble here for 106 if he gets the garrison, which he hasn't. Rockets going all over the place. 75 is pushed into the smoke right now. It doesn't know where it's going. Or is it dead? No, it's still there. You can see it there in the smoke down the front of the screen. Here he comes. He's out of there. He's burning. But not too badly. He's managed to dodge the Panther. Straight down the road. 1, 2 kills. Over he goes. This is good stuff here. He's not stopping for anyone. He's gone straight past an OP. I think he picked that up. Yes, he did. Oh, rocket in the butt. There's the building. That's what he wants to do. He knows they're spawned in there. Boom, that rocket. Oh, unlucky from Ritter. Panther up the top there pushing. 75 way out. Boom, it's picked up. Probably a garrison at the back there. And there's also a Stuart behind us. Overlord just dominating the field with their tanks. Bam, in the point. Didn't get the garrison. Oh, ricochet. Ritter unlucky again. And takes a round to the face for his trouble. I'm watching this 75, folks, because it's doing really good stuff around here. There's a Luke's. Is that a Luke's? The Panther's forward and the Luke's is back. Stuart with him. Somewhere below. There it is. There's the Stuart. They're going to get around the back of these 2 tanks. The Luke's is sort of going to check. Panther's turning. They finally marked it, and the Panther's worked out there's a problem. Watch what happens here. Let's back off a bit so we can see the Panther as well. If the Panther turns its back, it means the 76 could push. There's the Stuarts. Don't know what the Stuart's shooting there. Some sort of truck or repair or something. Oh. Oh. There's a rocket in. Oh, 75. Road Wolf chasing. Marks are not updated. Panther's about to kill the Stuart. There it is. He's going to turn. He's going to get away with it, that Stuart. That is a good kill. 3 Rocketeers, 4 Rocketeers trying to chase these tanks at the back. They're all out repairing. Bam. Rocket to the butt. 75. Great kill. They were too well known where they were. There's a truck here coming up. Oh, Rocketeer coming out. That's going to be the end of the Stuart. Boom. Oh, one in. The guy in the back is alive somehow. He's going to get shot. Steer is going to get... No, he's managed to... Oh, unlucky. God, look at this. What play. Panther now realised the 75's dead, can push forward again, but it's just taken a pounding to the face. Something's killed it. Oh, the 76 has got it. Surely that was the 76. Panther, disaster. Absolute disaster. They've lost another one. Yeah, there it is there. What the hell? There's 2. That's why. I was looking at the background. I'm like, how the hell did he get him? So that 76 has pushed on the Panther while it was distracted. But having said that, they've lost the attack on the point. You can see the defense is right in there now. Let's get out and have a look at what's going on in the back line. Yep, here we are. So we've still got these guys around the back. There's that garrison. Again, pressure, sector weight pressure will start to come in. There it is, contested. Straight on it. 106 pushing in again now. They've got a garrison down this time. This might make the difference here. Because if they just yeet with about 10 or 15 people straight to the point, they've got enough defense up there. But they just lost the Panther, so they do have a little bit of worry there. They've got infantry, but they've lost the tank battle. And what tanks have they got coming in? They've got 170, a Panzer IV there. And no other tanks on the field. But they've got sector weight happening here. Oh, gosh, this is going to be... I don't know what's going to happen here because the point's being capped the other way now as well. So they've got pressure coming in from 3 different angles on this point. But... oh, I think we're going to see some change up here at rear battery. There's just tanks up here that they don't have. They've reinforced, I'm guessing. They've got weight. They've got weight. Where'd the 76 go? He's pulled back. He's pulled back. He's back over there. There's another one elsewhere. Oh, there's a kill. What was that? That was a tank? Yeah, there was a tank in there, I think. Or maybe a truck. It's burning over in the background there. What is it? Let's have a look. It's a Luke's. No, it's the Stuart. That's the Stuart. Stuart made its way back down there and got shot for its trouble in the end. Tough little fight here, folks. Pressure on. There's the cap happening in the middle. Verville in trouble. Numbers on. 2 in the point. Garrison at the back. Spawn comes in. Oh, slaughter. Butter is going to hide in there. Don't put your OP down, mate. You'll lose it. Butter on the other side of the wall. Oh. Oh, he's missed him. Snake, it's hard. Single shot. They've all missed him. He's finally dead. Back over here. Look at it. Garrison's still there. Lima squad. Waiting. Camping. Has he seen it? It's right here. What's going to come in? Points being lost over the other way. Holding, holding, holding. Mac is running around that building. Can't find him anywhere. OP there. 4 on the point. Down here, pressure on the garrison. Mac, can he find this? Can he find this garrison? See what he does here. Looking, looking, looking. Can't see it anywhere. Got to come back this way. He's got to come back this way. He's hearing it now. He's found it. Garrison, what the fuck? That's what he's asking right now, folks. When did this come in? Truck coming in to deal with it. There you go. That's the push done. That'll shut him down for a while. Pressure on the point again. What have we got? Tank playing on. Tank over here somewhere. There she is. We watch it because this is generally where... This is where the push generally works, where you got a tank in support. Gothic absolutely just saw that comment. Captain Hide and Seek. He did it well. He did it very well. Airhead coming in second time. Okay. Overlord backing themselves this time. They don't have enough infantry to support that. It takes 1 grenade or 1 rocket and it's done. Can they defend it? Oh, it's been shot. Tank there. Bam. If I was a aspiring Satchelier, he's going to rocket it. Oh, this airhead, it's locked out. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Yeah, the tank's killed its own airhead. There was always too optimistic, that airhead. It's too far forward. They haven't been able to defend that. Now the 76 realises it's got a few problems in front of it, so it's backing off. Boy, it just wiped those problems out. Left side though, a couple of people. There we go. Rocket on the 76 again. Another rocket going down there trying to hit stuff. They got plenty of rocketeers, the 106s. They get them on and out on their tanks pretty quick. There's Terra up there at the back watching what's going on. Probably pinging that tank, letting everyone know. There's another 76 though. Pressure's still on the point. Anything over the back still? No, look at that. All gone. All gone. The whole 106 line. 32 to go. And that's a great kill. Great kill. Oh, a bombing run coming in. Straight across the point. Still too short of the Gary. Is it? No, I reckon they got it. I reckon they got it. And here's a bit of pressure again. But they lost a 76 for their trouble. They got another one there to the left. The artillery's on, hammering into the Overlord as they push forward. They are going to start capping again, I reckon. They have got someone in the building finally. They have got somebody in the building. This is a problem. 106. Cap starts again. Artillery landing around. Good pressure on the point here. Tank coming in. I can hear it. There she is. Tiger. Pushing forward again. 76 over there on the left. About the 11 o'clock position. Backing away. Needs to go repair. Contested. Airhead is that. Is that an airhead? No, it's supply. Ammo supply. The trade of tanks has gone in the favour of Overlord. They have definitely outplayed the 106 players in tanking. But there's been some spot moments that I really enjoyed. Artillery definitely dominating this match. We saw matches in the last couple of weeks where some of the actual infanteers who were not on artillery with big weapons were killing more people than the artillery and big weapons. MG is definitely dominating. Cap is going in Overlord's favour. They've got some pressure on it now. 106 in trouble. 106 are in trouble on this point. They have got a garrison. It's probably locked because Jervix there is sitting in the building. Let's go down and have a look what's going on. Where is he? Look at this. So Jervix here. I just remembered we get to watch him with the G key, don't we? Let's watch Jervix. Alright, oh. Free cam on that. Here we go. Looks glitchy as hell. Yeah, we'll get away from that. Oh no! Oh, he's killed 2! That is great play from Jervix. He's on the garrison now. Clutch moment right here, folks. Garrison down on the point. One man solo effort to get in there. Well, not really. I mean, he went in with all sorts of firepower and tanks and shit, artillery and that going on. But he's the one that got there, and he got the garrison on the point. He'll be yelling that now. There's a tank over there. What is that? Panzer IV? Looks like it. Just weirdly renders, doesn't it? Got a repair station behind it. It's covering the south area here, so it's looking that way over that field. But the point going, there's some more supplies coming down. They're probably going to get the Jervix finally done for his trouble. Supplies went in the building. Garrison will go down in a sec. Serious in there, but look at the numbers starting to fall into the point. The tank up north there, the Tiger's taking a few hits. Excellent stuff here from the Overlord team. Another one to the Tiger. Distracts. Consternite distracts the Tiger so that Spines could hit it. That is really good play. That is what you do, folks. And Codeman, that Tiger is in all sorts. Boom! Done! Horrible, horrible stuff for that Tiger. Just got absolutely outflanked. Great team play from Consternite. In letting his Rocketeers shoot at it, so he ran across the field to distract it. Now they're getting in on the repair station. And the infantry on the point, look at this. It's just relentless at the moment. 106 has just got no answer for this push that's been going on here for ages. It's got to be a good 30 minutes they've been defending this spot, trying to hold on desperately, and they're just being ground down so much. Panzer IV there at the 1 o'clock position. Just keep an eye on what it's doing. Contested again. Numbers coming back for 106. I think they got a garrison up again, did they? No, they did not. One at the back. Panzer IV down here. 75 at the back. Where is that? There it is there. Oh, no. No. 106. Bomb in the back line. Bombing run coming in. This is the 106 bombing run now. Was it? No, I'm hearing things. Look at this. 75 in the back line. Running around, shooting at whatever it can. It's going to get rocketed probably. Oh, wow. And pressure again for 106. They are just clinging on. This is a rough old fight, this. Bomb, there's the first one. Trust gets nailed. Only gets one rocket off. NMS is going to try, and there's the OP gone. Ollie now going, oh, fuck me, that is a 76, 75 right next to me. Here's the NMS trying to chase it. He's not going to get his satchel on it, though, because it's moving way too fast. It's only a two-maner, by the way, so they have no idea what's around them most of the time. So, therefore, they're just going full year. Here's the Panzer IV versus 75. Bomb. Oh, wow, that's a miss. That's a hit. Let's get in. The 75's managed to nail the Panzer, who knew he was coming. Oh, good turning from the Panzer. Out turns the 75. Oh, straight to the face. Bounces. 75's going to die. Panzer IV started that terribly, but managed to clean up his act and kill it. But look at the weight on the position now. That 75 by itself just completely screwing up the back lines of 106. It's going to go down 4-1 at the moment. 25 to go. There's no way 106 are going to take this back right now. They haven't got any weight on the point. So well done, Overlord, grinding their way through that attack. There's the attack trying to go on at the back here, but it's way, way gone. They've just lost this point. And once you lose this point, folks, it's pretty much almost GG's. Boom, there it is. 4-1. Bombing run coming in far too late. Overlord just... Oh, and the bombing run, where is that going? It's hitting things. It is not going to chop up. They won't have built the garrison or anything yet because they're only just captured. I would have held off on that bombing run. If I didn't put it in earlier, I would have held off till I had some troops to attack. Look at this, though. The next point, of course, is Crossroads. Overlord all over it. They're now starting to contest it already. And we're going to 1-2 here, I reckon. A good... Oh, they don't have an airhead. Oh, they might have. It's been a while. But they're going to 1-2 it, and they're going to 5-0 here. Just out of nowhere, where bam, bam. After a 30, 40-minute grind over rear battery, it's just going to be all over. Ollie trying to come in desperately here. 106 just caught completely there by absolute excellent play from Overlord. They did try a couple of things, 106, but they didn't do it well enough in the back line. Verville had a little bit of pressure on it at one stage. Just not enough, folks. So a disastrous outcome here for 106. Overlord have just cracked this egg wide open. Ollie's in the point right now. He's picked up one. He's been shot for his trouble, though. There's a spawn wave coming in. They might hold it for a bit, actually, because they're right on Crossroads. The spawn point is always going to be over the back end amongst all those trucks. It's such a good spot. So Overlord will consolidate their holds here. Look at this, though. There's an airhead. Yeah, there's their airhead. It is coming in. They have got numbers here. Look, 106, desperate to try and stop this. Sending a full send from its team. They have to. They got no choice. It's 4-1 against them. And Overlord have got the hold on play at the moment. If they do a full team spawn in here, then they might just crack this to finish up the match. 23 minutes to go. Here's this airhead. I know 106 can see that airhead coming down. They'd be desperate right now. Desperate. They can't get to the point because there's so much Overlord forward of that airhead. This is a better defended airhead. A better positioned airhead. It's behind a building. No one can shoot that there. Artillery can piss it off. 30 seconds on that airhead. We'll see what Overlord throw at it. Plus, well, so remember, if they say, oh, Puma comes through and cleans it up. Well done. And there's a Panther coming in as well there. Okay, so 106 are going to make this play go longer. There's a precision on the airhead as well, which is already gone, by the way. So, oh, nice kill there. Wow. Okay. So it's gone back to 106. That airhead was a good airhead, but it just didn't have enough support, obviously, when you've got a Panther, a Puma, and an airstrike coming in to take you out. So 106 are going to hold the point there. They're not going to lose that. But Overlord takes rear battery and consolidates completely. And look this. Look at this. 2 tanks. 101. That other tank's dead. 76 here. Didn't manage to pick up the Panther as it went through. Or the Puma. Doesn't have angle on that. So there's your look. There's your view. And it's a 2-man or a 3-man? 3-manner, yep. Alright, but well done, Overlord, for taking that 4th point. And just, what a grind it was. What a grind it was. Where is it? Down below us. There you go. Alright, so, you can see they've now got their position up here quite nicely. Some plane going over at the moment. Interested to see what that is. Supplies for the Germans. They're trying desperately to do something. Crossroads getting another garrison on it. Let's go down the south of the map. We haven't been down here for a while. Bit of infantry coming around the back. Boom, boom. 2 dead from Young. Gotcha. Trying something. Trying to push and cut off this attack. He's dead as well. Overlord just dominating the play. Here's the subs. Tank round coming in down there. Heard that. Up we go. Have a look up here. There's the Puma. Just doing a bit of defensive play at the moment. Wow, what a phase of play that was. Great stuff. What can 106 do here, folks? 20 minutes to go. What can 106 do? They've tried the backline stuff. The supply truck that was over here is completely gone. They're being pressured for the cap zones, the spawn zones rather. on the headquarters. This Stuart coming through. They're trying, you see India squad here will get a garrison up in a second. Delta there's seeing the truck down the bottom there with one in it, who's trying to get around the back here and go up, I guess. Overlord just really dominated that top sector as well. This is going to make the difference up here. It's still the top of the map. This all down the bottom here, they're not getting anywhere. This up here is where, oh, that's Panzer 4. Panzer 4, and there's the Puma. Panzer 4 and Puma. They don't have enough of anything. Oh, what's these guys at? See, they've got plenty of fuel. They've got tanks for days. Here, bam! 76, straight to the face of the Panzer 4. Now it's seen also, has it seen the Puma? No, it's looking down the road. Doesn't know the Puma's there. But this here, oh, it did see it. It did. Nice. Sorry, I called that wrong. I thought the tank was looking down the road, but it was still going. That's a rocket from Trust. It's way too short. And this tank now with the infantry support and another 76 as well. Oh, insult to injury right here. Another 76 pushing down the road. Heady stuff here from Overlord. They're absolutely showing how to do it. This is how it's done, folks. Here they move forward now. Jerry there, I can see him pinging. That's the squad lead that I happen to be in at the moment. So he's pinging to get his artillery right. Supporting the push from the north. Two 76s pushing down the road. Trust here. Oh, that's the Panther. That's the Panther. Oh, the Panther's getting shot in the back by that Stuart. And it takes... No, it's not. The Stuart's driven straight from the Panther. Over there. Look at it go. And the 76 has missed. The Stuart's just oblivious to the fact that it's got a Panther behind it. It's going straight for that garrison. No, OP, sorry. OP, my bad. Oh, and there's the Stuart. With the Panther behind it. Oh, he had no idea, did he? Pumpet here is going to actually get onto that 76. They don't have the defense. This is good from Pumpet. He's going straight at the front of the tank. See, it's the sound. He wouldn't have heard that was... Oh, and he's been killed. Nice. Infantry support. Yes. Look at that. Zatmal with the save on the tank. 76, you owe him a beer. Zatmal with the MVP moment there. Cleans up the infantry that was pushing. Something going on up north. Okay, a little bit of a push north. Counter push. Yep, in the point there. Artillery coming in. Look at it go. No, that's a rocket. What the hell's that going to? What? Oh, okay, he's trying to shoot rear battery and do what? I don't understand those rockets at all. Down here, we've still got the pressure at the front. They haven't made any ground here, Overlord, but 106 haven't lost any then either. And they're just on full defend at the moment, 106. They've got nothing forward. They can't go anywhere. Or Puma down the bottom here, dead. Truck, just a truck. So probably just self-yeeting as they do. After like 5 or 10 minutes or something. Can't remember. Here, around the back, as I suspected. The next attack coming in. Sorry, and leading the way around the back of the point here. And they're probably shooting a bit early, maybe, I don't know. I maybe wouldn't have shot then. Because now they know that this is on around here. You wanted to get yourself in a position where you were ready to attack the point. Instead of shooting early. Those are little things that I think matter. I mean, Overlord are winning, so, you know, I'm probably wrong. But I would not shoot from down there. I'd be telling my guys, or maybe Martinus is trying, Martinius is trying to distract them down there while Sorian and crew go north. And that's pretty good. There's a garrison going, I think, from Troll. Yeah, okay, so he's trying to get around the back of them, and that'll distract a bunch of infantry. So, okay, well done. I'm all for that. There's a Panther right there. What's this below us? Supply truck. Don't know whose that is. It's the Axis supply truck just went past. So they are at the back of the point here. Sorian got to be careful he doesn't fixate on a truck. It's got to be about getting the garrison and cracking the point. Trucks don't matter that much. Even if it's a supply truck, don't go chasing it. Keep on mission. Right, up north, what have we got? Still the same push. Artillery firing away. These guys here, where'd those 76ers go? That was a satchel. No, that was a tank round on something. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Where's those 76ers gone? Did they get... They got nailed. When we went and checked out what was going on down here. Oh, no, there's one. So one swung around. The other one's dead. No, it's up here. Oh, okay. Oh, my God, what the hell? Two of them just drove past each other. 76 got done. That's a good kill. Okay, so it was playing trade with the Panzer IV. And it got rocketed by Ritter. Oh, nice. Counter push now. Not enough. They've got to repair. They've got all that stuff to do. Another check of the map quickly. There. 75, 76. Push on the point. Okay. The point's now where it's going to be. 106. Big problems for him here. Oh, too fast. Too fast, too fast. Slow. Okay. Sector weight starting to happen. Look at that rocket over the back there. There it is, the pressure on. And it's been taken. Overlord on the point again. Is there going to be another airhead? 76. Got shot at. Heading off the back there. They need to stay. They need to stay in support. Oh, it's doing the 180. This is, again, disastrous for 106. Is this an airhead coming in? No, it is not. That's supplies over the back. What can 106 do here? It's just too hard at the moment. Contested. Contested. Sector weight. Bam, bam, bam. Necroid takes them all out. Anther down the bottom here. War Captain. Here we go. Satchel. Just place it on the bush. Yes. Panther knew he was there. He cleaned him up. Not being taken yet. Precision coming in. And too far forward. Panther has been too smart for that. Panther's too smart for that. He's got out of there. But they're not holding the point. They're losing it again. Again, we see Overlord just dominating. Demon Dog's going to try and shoot that Panther. Yep. Panther knows he's there. Oh, over the back here. What was that? Oh, Martinius cleans up a Panzer IV. Disaster. Again, 106 holding. No. Back it goes. Panther pushing the point by itself. 75 rolling in as well. Trying to help out. Oh, tank round to the feints. 75 dead. Shot by God knows what. Something over the back. I don't know. Panther pushing through still. Is this the airhead? Yes, it is. Another airhead. There's a rocket. Airhead coming in. They don't have enough defense. Half track going through. That's a red half track. That is 106 trying to give himself some options. Get the troops in. Don't give up yet. 11 minutes to go. Panther down. Oh, unsupported tank dies. Look at that. That is a 76 on the point. Great play. Rocket and 76. Here's the airhead again. If this tank gets its support, if the tank has infantry support, it's GG's. 1 quarter done. Overlord, dominant in this match. 60-40 in their favour as far as I'm concerned. Some good plays from 106, but Overlord, bam, look at that. And it's not even the airhead spawn. This has got to be GG's. I don't think, is the airhead still up? No, it's been taken out. There's artillery landing on the point. Halfway there. Overlord. I'm pretty sure they've got this. They've got their feet forward and that tank is in there. 106 trying so hard. They've got all sorts going in. Rounds going in. Oh, I tell you what, this is going to clean. Yeah, look at that. It's going back. No, still held. Big explosions. Something at the back. What is that? 76 getting shot in the ass by a Panzer. There's a Panzer IV coming in the back of the point. It's contested. 76 in trouble. There's infantry. Machine gun from the Panzer IV. 76. Panzer IV's not even seen the 76. Oh no, he's going around the other way. Oh, what is going on there? What's the Panzer IV doing? Another one in the back. Didn't kill it. Chaos on the point in the last seconds. There's the 76 gone, but it's all too late. Oh, it's hold. There it is. 5-0. Overlord. What an amazing match and very dominant. Very dominant. Let's give it to, what was that guy's name? Zatmal. That was a good kill he did. All right. Folks, that was really, really enjoyable stuff. Let's put the music on. There we go. Bit of music in the background there. So check out your favourite players. Check out the stats down the bottom there as well. Have a look-see there. Have a look-see here. It'll do its cycle thing in a second. We'll just let that play through, and then you can have a look at some other players. Artillery, of course, dominating that match, looking at the kill count down the bottom there. Fascinating to see that the artillery was so far ahead of infantry in this match, whereas the ones I did yesterday... Oh, I got promoted. The ones I did yesterday were... the infantry were up quite high in the stats. Here we go, another look at these guys. Having a look at the individual numbers here, because people will already be dropping out of the match. Don't look at the squad numbers, look at the individual numbers. You can see who's done what there. Some very good offensive players there, as you can see. Tanks clearly doing some dominance there in both teams, of course, because that's what happens. But, tanks are much squishier than what we see in other games, so as in other games of this genre. So good stuff, though, from both teams. Really enjoyed that. My first match that I've cast in the Hell Breaks Loose League. I'll have to learn some more about where we're at with it and how many more matches to go and stuff. I haven't found that information readily. I think they're still trying to set up some of their structure and so on. Let's get back to the warm-up screen now. All right, there we are. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to wrap up here now. If there's someone we can raid, we will go and raid. I'll go look for someone. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate you joining me, and I look forward to catching up with you next time on HBL streams and any other HLL streams that I do. Seasonals are on at the moment. I'm doing practice matches, watching people as well, and commentating them. Have a good afternoon, a good evening, a good morning, or wherever you are in the world. See you next time.